Hello, here's my review of The Last of Us, episode 5. Spoilers, if you have not watched this episode. Sam and Henry! So in this episode, Sam and Henry, and Ellie, and Joel, they go on a mission. No, this episode was really good. Alright, spoilers, we saw a bloater. I think it was literally the I'll get there in a minute, but that bloater was throwing people like, remember Avengers, the first one, where Hulk caught Loki? God. Just like that. Okay, they were outnumbered. There was no way they're going to do it. There was no way they're going to fight the clickers and this big-ass bloater. No, so now they have to escape the city. Yep, they're in Kansas City. Kansas City! So they're finding their way out, and they found a place for a little bit right now. They found a place where it was a hideout for the beginning. Before Fedra and all that. Like, it looked like a little daycare. And you see Ellie acting like a kid. With Sam, they're playing soccer, they're reading comics. It's getting really good. I liked it. I was like, oh, they're being normalized, alright? Before, when everything went to shit. Before, the virus took over. Well, the spores and all that. Kathleen, she's on her reign of terror, looking for Sam. We find out Sam was an informant. He was a collaborator. And then he tells Joel this, I don't work with rats. You're going to have to now. No, because the thing is, Fedra's been controlling them for 20 years. And he said they've been pillaging, raping, murdering and finally they had enough and they took over. But he snitched, and he snitched on his mentor. That he was going to die either way, but Kathleen, she is very persistent and wants him dead. So they go to the tunnels, but that's where they found that daycare. And they go in more, and supposedly one of his friends that he can trust said, oh yeah, they've been cleared for years. Yeah, they've been cleared for years, but the thing is, if you saw in the last episode, remember the wall that was moving a little bit? Those are the clickers. Okay? They're coming. No, because I think that's all the people Fedra killed. And they're about to rise again. Yeah, because I was thinking, like, both Joel and Sam, they've done bad things, but they have to protect the people they love. Sam, Henry being Sam, his brother. Oh, I can tell you the differences from the video game. Okay. Sam can talk. That's a difference. He doesn't have, he's not deaf. Oh, and the way he... completely different from the video game. It happened, they both have them, but different. This one it made more sense because she's immune. And I'm like, how can they do that in the video game? They should have done that. But it was I'll get there in a minute. So they finally out of the tunnels. They're clear. Sniper! I'm like, oh, they're getting shot. Joe, Joe Wick, he finds them, kills them. He was like, don't do it. Don't do it. And it kills the old man. And then here comes Kathleen with her, conspirators of the freedom fighters. They're there. No, Henry gives himself up. He's like, come on, just let Sam go. All children die. And then the house sinks right behind her, and here comes a storm of clickers. And then I'm like, fuck! It's the bloater! Kill! Kill! They don't have the weapons. If they had a rocket launcher, I think that kills a bloater, or maybe a chainsaw. I'm not sure. It's crazy. The fungi, the thing, it's tough. Remember when she cut? You saw that? It's fossilized. It's gonna be hard. I don't think a chainsaw works. Maybe a drill or something. It's definitely something high capacity explosive. Definitely a shotgun. Maybe a sniper rifle, depending on what type of bullets it is. But it was great. A flamethrower. I think that works too. I'm thinking about the video game. But that bloater was fucking shit up, killing the resistance back and forth. They didn't have a chance. They all die. But the thing is, then you see Sam, Henry, and Ellie. They're running. They're going through. And Joel's at the top with the sniper rifle. Like, he just going on. And then finally, Kathleen, like, No, the thing is, she was like, all children have to die. She said that. And then I'm like, it's ironic. Because the clicker that kills her is a child. I'm like, you should have been talking shit. Karma. So now they're safe. They have escaped Kansas City. They're at a hotel. They're just relaxing, having fun. And then I'm like, oh no. This is where I'm like, they're doing it, but a different, I'm like, oh, I knew what was coming. Because I played the game. I'm like, no, no, this hit me different. I'm like, he's a little child. In the game, he's a teenager. It still hit, you know, but this right here hit me. I'm like, oh, let this child live. No, because he writes in his notepad that, like, yeah, even monsters. He's like, what? And then he shows her the wound. Oh, like he's gonna turn. The thing is, I was thinking maybe they're gonna do it different. Maybe they survive. No, they do straight. They go exactly like the game. Not exactly, but they go. Yeah, they're dead. They die. If you know about that part of the video game, you know what happens to what Henry does to Sam. So Ellie was like, no, no. So Ellie shows Sam her bite mark. Like, I'm immune. This is special medicine. Like, and me, I'm like, please, 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 please. Nope. It's morning. You see him going there. I'm like, no, it didn't work. He's attacking Ellie. Zombie Sam. And right there, he's like, no. You see Henry shooting Joel, like, don't do it. And then you see, like, right there, like, ah! It looked like he was about to charge at Henry. I knew what was going to happen next. I'm like, if they already did this, they're going to do yeah. Oh, you can see the pain. He, right there, he's like, ah! It wasn't one of those where he was distraught, like, ah! Like, you could just tell in his facial expression, like, I just killed my brother. The one I've been trying to survive this whole time for him. And you could tell he's like, through his face, like, why? I have nothing to live on for. And then Joel's like, no! He killed himself. Yeah, because of the pain and also, yeah, right, that quick split second, yeah, he was in so much pain, he just killed his brother. His little brother. And yeah, he put the gun on himself. And then you see them burying both of them. And then Ellie wrote, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, she thought she could be the cure. That was crazy. In the video game, it wasn't that dramatic because they both can talk, but this one, it made him more, like, tugged on the heartstrings a little bit because he's a child. You get what I mean? He just wants to live. He wants to be happy. And because he got bit, it was crazy. No, the episode was good. It had a lot of action. I love that bloater part. I like when Kathleen got killed, ironically, by a kid. And then, even though I knew it was coming, I still felt it. Well, those are the moments I liked from this episode. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and take care.